Okay, in this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Microsoft Word to create a research paper in the APA format and include references that can be added to the Works Cited page. I'll begin by clicking on File and then come down to New. And I've already searched before, so I've already found an APA style report. And you can simply search for that if you don't see it on your list of templates already. And then just click it and create it. And it will open up for you here. It has all the formatting that's required by APA. Now, your instructor may or may not require a title page, and they may or may not require an abstract page. But if you do, then here's how you do it. And then when you come down and are ready to start your paper, then it shows you how to put a title on a page and how to use the different headings that would be placed in a paper like this. So a heading 1 would go there, heading 2 would go there. And when you get to the end of your paper, then of course you're going to want to create a references page. And your instructor may want a references page, which generally would include all of the sources that you've looked at for the paper that you're writing. And a lot of instructors would prefer that you use the Works Cited page. So let me show you how to do that. You'll come up to References up at the top on the ribbon and come to the group here that's called Citations and Bibliography. The first thing you have to do before you can create a bibliography is to click on Manage Sources. So here under Manage Sources, you can see that there is already a couple of entries that are created here. So we can just delete those. And I want to come up now and select New to create a new source that can be cited in this paper. And the first thing I have to do is select what type of source it is. It certainly could be a book or a book section. Normally a book has one author or maybe more than one. The book will all be written by that same author or authors. In a book section, normally it's going to be an edited book, and that will be a book where that each chapter is written by a different person. And the section that you would refer to would be the section that is applicable to your research, and that's the author and all that you would put here for a book section. You can have journal articles, articles from a periodical, so on, conference proceedings, websites, documents, electronic sources. Here's all kinds of things that you can stick in. And if you're in doubt about how to cite a particular kind of source, for instance, what would you cite if you had used maybe a YouTube video? How would you cite that? Well, that's what we can use Google for. Just go searching on Google. Trust me, there are lots and lots of resources on YouTube to get help with how to pick these different references. All right, so we're going to start here with the book. Now, the book I have in mind here that I'm going to enter for you is one that I use in reference to classes like this that deal with education materials. This is a book from Amazon that is a book available on Amazon about using Microsoft in the classroom. And you can see that it has authors. Let's see if I can shorten this stuff a bit for us here. All right, Manage Sources, New. This is going to be a book. Now it has multiple authors, and you can see that here on this page on Amazon that we have Holly Clark and this person, and then it says 4 more. So I would click that, and you could see these. Now, of course, you'll find all of these on the title page of your book, and that's where you should actually get the list of all of your authors. If you have an author or more, you want to use the Edit function here to edit names. That way, the names will all be entered correctly. It asks for the last name, so I'll type Clark, and then Holly. Then I will add that. And then the next author that's listed is last name of Avrith. and then the first name, Tanya. I'm not going to add all 6 of these in here because this is just a demonstration of how it works. But if you did have 6 authors, you put them all in here, put every one of them, and then let Microsoft Word do the formatting of these multiple names for you. Because there's one way that 1 or 2 names is reported in APA, but then there's another way in which like 6 or more names would be formatted inside of Microsoft Word. So put them all in and let the computer handle the formatting. The title will go in. You need to type it just the way the title shows, capitalization and all. Microsoft Infuse Classroom, a guide book to Thinking Visible. The year of publication was 2020, the city, Las Vegas, and the publisher is Elevate Books. If you need to see other fields, because maybe your book is like volume 1 or something like that, then you can always come down here to show all bibliography fields. Click that, and you'll see all of the fields that might need to be filled out in order to get your bibliography correct. So just fill out all the fields that you need to. Now we'll come back, we'll click OK, and now you can see that we have this entry in here. And after bibliography entry, you'd see that this is now formatted exactly the way that APA wants it to be. And here I would simply come up to bibliography and tell it to include the works cited, and you see it formatted there perfectly. So just write your paper, you put in the citations just as the computer here is showing you to put them in, and then put your works cited at the end of the page.